Spectre Studios, playing for the spirit of the game. Okay, everybody, Spectre Studios back. Well, yeah, putting up a video. I don't know exactly. I keep saying back for whatever reason.
Well, of course we're back. We're back from the last one that we did. They're back watching us. Everything is back. We're doing
all
great.
right, making sense. I figured it was something like that. All right, Benito here with
Mark.
And you can see this is a brand new type of video game because we are now into Rogue Stars as well. And this is another thing by Osprey Publishing that we're pretty super excited about because it really is resurfacing some of our ancient figs that we've had kicking around forever. And me and you being old school gamers from back in the day and acquiring different things kind of really allowed us to bring those things back to life. And that is so cool to be able to kind of do that, and that really enjoy that. That's why we're going to kind of feature this game on our channel because it allows us to really do that. It's also a pretty fun game, simple.
It's been a really fun game. It's a great low-cost game, and you can use any figure that you can find. You can literally build your characters around whatever figure you happen to have. The only thing that I'd say about it is it's not the world's easiest game to just jump straight into. You do actually have to stop and stretch your brain and work stuff out because in the book, things are only printed once, so it's easy to read something in one place and then read something in a different place and forget the two work together.
Yeah.
So you just want to kind of give yourself and the game a little bit of time to kind of figure out how it's going because it's great once you really, really get it.
And I will start with what I usually do at the end of this, but please go to spectrestudios.us. That's our official website. There's a forum link there. We have a forum that goes to Osprey Publishing, which we talk about Rogue Stars because we actually did a squad building thread on that, which really got into some stuff that we put some things up, thought they were fine, went back like you said, realized that there were some mistakes, had to go back, and kind of re-outfit. I just recently discovered Veteran was rare, so you can only really start with one, even though it kind of seems like with the militia group that it looked like the way more could be in there, but that's more for later, I guess. It's not really not the case. So with that, you just actually have to start with somebody who is leading the militia at the beginning, and then after that, it's optional from there. So
part of what makes this game so great is it is very, very, very different from anything that I've played before. Really, it's a whole different slant on gunfire and different other stuff that's going on. And that is its main strength, but it also is like its main frustration. So it's definitely a different thing to get into.
Yeah, we learned that. We did one test game, and that was we changed our perspective on things. But we'll showcase a lot of that stuff as we get into it. We'll go through the rules. If anything we kind of missed, remember comment below. Like Mark said, there are some things that seem to be put in one place and not another, and it gets a little harder to track sometimes at flow. It's still a great game. It just takes a bit to getting your mind wrapped around it, especially when you have a lot of different little systems in your head from other gaming stuff. But we're going to get into it. We have done some pre-game stuff because one key other element to this is this way the missions are kind of generated. You may not have some of the things that are there. Like we end up in one other sample one was like a crystalline forest, and I wasn't prepared for that yet. So kind of go with what you got, modify, you can fudge rolls and stuff like that to kind of hit what you need to make the things work. And once you do that, I think you'll be fine. So I am bringing a militia-themed group, Annalise Rose Raiders. You have brought...
I have Pirates, the Hounds of Catachan.
Okay, and that's who the two will go against, and we'll kind of showcase the squads. All right, so here are your Hounds of Catachan.
And so, leading off, we've got Jericho Bloodrage, the leader. And then Talaka Nagai, a Zote close combat specialist. Alicia Silver Eyes. And then the Gathering Storm is carrying a laser cannon with the ability to fire into melee, which is always a really good entertainment choice. And finally, Rafael McKenzie, the psionic healer.
Raphael's important because he's actually the mission. I have to get him to interrogate him. That's where a lot of this kind of goes. All right, for me, we got Anale Volkov. She's our leader here with quite a bit of she's the veteran of the militia group. Then we got Butch McDonald. He's spitting a laser cannon with an exoskeleton, light power armor. He's a little more heavier armored dude of our group. We got James Price with a laser rifle. We have Catherine Patterson. She's our medic. And then we got Victor Bunsen Torres, who has the flamer, which in our test game did a lot of damage with that flamer. But we found the Arrata, which also does allow him to shoot it across the field, which he was getting a little bit extra mechanic-wise. So we have the terrain behind them. It is in a laboratory. This is kind of where everything is. It's going to be kind of clustered with a lot of stuff happening in there. And it is a prosthetic limbs laboratory for, I think, end of game importance.
So there's loot that we might be able to find.
Acquire. And the other last thing is there are some complications. It is surrounded by hostiles, so some very mad scientists or at least bodyguards will be shooting in from the corners possibly on a bad roll. And we get a chance to get rid of them. We both have weaponry that can do that if we want to chase them off. Alright, are we ready to go?
Let's do it.
Get this set up. Okay, we are ready to start. So I have the camera. I'm going to try to showcase this as easily as possible, kind of going that. I am the attacker, so I will get a chance to activate and move forward, and then we'll try to explain things going through reaction. So a little bit fast paced and kind of going on because it's a lot of back and forth type of stuff going on in a way, because the reactions are kind of like a roll thing, and then you can decide if you want to try to seize the initiative back or going forward. Now, the initiative thing is basically based on turn. So if you have the initiative, that means you are the one moving and doing all the stuff with all your characters. To get that as an opposing player, it doesn't stop with any amount of models. It's depending on how much has been accumulated per markers, and then you must roll to seize that. And then that takes away all the stress, and stress is what you're using to activate models, and to kind of maintain power usage, so one model's not always doing all the actions until he dies or whatever. The more stress he has, the harder it is to activate, causing more failures, which allows the other player to get a dice chance to operate and do that. So whenever I fail one of my activations, Mark is going to get a chance to try to either activate one of his models, which he must roll for, or then take one chance to seize the initiative with it. If he fails with that, then that is done with that chance, and then I'll go with any stuff that I have active. Reactive models that do succeed, so once they steal an active failure, if they do react, they will go before the active player. So it's kind of important to kind of note how things are kind of lined up. All right?
All right. Yeah.
All right. Annalise versus the
Hounds.
The Hounds. Jericho, right? Leading your little band here, so to speak.
Jericho Blood Rage, the preeminent archaeological freelance redistributor.
Sounds awesome. And I'm the militia paid to probably just seize and take things. So let's see how that works out. All right. So my group is so we'll set the things here. There's a lot of little notation markers. That's the prosthetic limbs. So if you go and grab one of them, it's going to take a couple actions to open them up and get in there because the scenario said room, and we kind of decided if we just put them into something, it'll be all right. So your guys are all right here.
All over, kind of doing a little refuse flank thing.
And my guys are a little separated. I got Victor way over there, and then everybody going to that point. So I'm going to. You have a table close by, right? So I'm going to do Victor. So it is an 8 to activate.
It is.
He is not a veteran.
A regular troop.
He's not a vet. Because you're only allowed to have 1, like I said. And I need 8 to activate him. He's got no stress on him right now. And so I critically failed 1, I passed 1, and I failed another. So basically with that, he'll get a +2 on one of his reaction things. So what are you going to do?
So, let's see.
If he does pass a reaction though, he has to put a stress marker on the model, but it's a chance to kind of get some movement up.
So I will activate Elysia.
So you need a 10 to react, correct?
No, I need a 9 because they are opportunists and they get +1 to all the reaction rolls.
Theme. All right.
So here we go.
Nope.
Not getting it.
All right. So now you have the critical one left, which is a +2 if you want to try it again.
Yep. So this would be 7.
7 instead.
Yes.
And yes. So she will get to a big move.
Can we go outside?
Okay. So where we go?
So Elysia moves up. She sprints for 6 inches up there. Picks up a stress token for that.
All right. I did get 1 move, and I'm going to do a run, which is 4 inches a run.
Yes.
So he's going to go up to the first stair, and he also kind of showcase this over here. Picks up his first stress. I'm going to do it again. So now he is he had 8s to do it, and he needs now with the stress he'll need 9s. This is how it's kind of maintained some of those actions there. So I failed twice again and got 1 success. So now he gets 2 chances to react.
Yeah, I'll take both of them.
Okay.
So we will go to break while I deal with my phone.
Doubtful. Okay,
Very.
so you got 2 chances to react. Who's going to do
Okay,
it?
so Elysia will go.
All right, she has 1 stress token on right now, so she's back to 10.
And let's see. 4 reacting, yep, so back to 10.
Yep.
She gets it, so
Trying to get to that high ground quick.
yes indeed. She
All right.
is the designated sniper, so she will run out
Okay.
here, pick up another stress for that,
She's going to go take the other reaction.
and then see, yes,
That's
see if
11
I
now.
can get up to the top before anybody can shoot at me.
No.
No.
All right, so we're back to Victor. And Victor has got... He's going to now go a sprint, because it's going to go right up, which is 6 inches. And that'll put him right up there. Whoops. As he's up there now. So you got 2 stress. Yeah, I don't think he's all right. We're gonna try Anna Lee. She is a veteran, so she does hers on 7.
When it gets around to it, there we go.
So we got 1 failure and 2 succeeds. So these yellow dice are really poor on me.
Let's see. So we'll try Elysia again.
All right, so she needs
She
10,
needs-
11s.
11s now.
Got it.
Yes. So,
Up she goes.
and she will get into a nice little firing position behind this cover here.
All
She's
right.
carrying 3 stress, which could make life hard for me when it's actually my activation.
So she will go sprint to 6. And we'll go a sprint of 6. And now she has 2 stress on her. I'm going to do Butch next. Butch will try to activate. He needs 9s, 8s. He's got nothing beyond that. And he gets a critical failure, because the yellows give me 1 failure on something.
How many tokens do you have out?
We have 4.
4. So that would be,
It'll be a 12, plus,
12.
it'll be a 10, it'll be split because it's a +1 using the crit.
it'd be a 9 because I have +1.
Not to steal,
No,
not to
not to
season.
steal. That's a different
That's a different thing.
tactical
Yep.
discipline. So it would be 10s.
Trying to seize?
Yeah, I will try
Alright,
to
he's
seize.
going to try to seize. He
Yes.
got it. So you have seized the initiative away, so that means Butch will not get the 2 actions that I have.
You can clear your stress though.
And now what happens is these stress go, but because he's taken the stress and he was reacting, Annalie is not clearing her stress, so she
Okay.
still remains with a 3.
So the way that worked was seizing the initiative starts at a 16, target number 16 or better. For every stress, wound, or pin token that your opponent has on the entire team, brings that number down by 1.
Yeah.
So that was why I went from a 16 to a 10, and I pulled
And
the
I
initiative
critical fail, which allowed him a +2
Yeah,
in that
another
roll.
+2.
So those are the ways those can stack up. So what do we got going on now?
Let's see. So we will start off with. I will give Storm 3 dice, and
1
he
failure.
gets 1 failure.
All right, I'm gonna try 1 on Butch to try to react anyways. He can do it at 10, but he has reactive, so he will do that on a 9. And he fails. So you still have your 2.
So Storm with the laser cannon. The laser cannon is heavy, so that is normally 1 inch off of your movement. However, he also has extra legs, which is +1 inch on your movement, so he moves normally. And he will move up to cover this lane.
Okay.
And
And
that's 1. And now, having no targets, he will begin to aim.
okay. I'll pause. All Alright, so he's aimed, which will give him a +1 to his first shooting that he does.
Alright, now moving on. So activating the next. Let's activate. We'll activate Rafael with 3 dice. Getting all 3 of them.
We all succeed. So no new problems there. I get nothing.
And he will sprint up to the wall.
Okay.
And that's 1. And he will hide.
Okay.
So there's 2. And I will dump the 3rd one.
Alright.
So let's see. I will activate Jericho with 1 die.
Okay.
Getting it.
Yep.
So he will now sprint here and get a stress. And I'll activate Talaka with 1 die.
Yep.
Getting it. And he has extra legs and no heavy equipment, so he actually gets to sprint 7 if he chooses.
Okay. It's the first on him.
Right. I will activate Jericho with 1 die.
Okay.
So this will be for
9s.
9s. No.
Nope. I will seize now, I think, because you've got quite a bit going on out there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9.
9, so I need a 7 or higher. Got it. So clear all yours off. Now we go into my turn. I'm going to try to get Butch moving. That was the plan before. Needing 8s.
Wow.
Talk about a poorer gateway this game is going for me. Quite different. So 2 criticals and a failure success, not even
You
activated.
should have no
have
tokens
nothing
over there at all, so it would be all 16s.
All, well, it'll be 14s if you use the crit.
That's true. Let's try that.
Try to take it at 14.
So there's a 14.
Nope.
No.
Try it again.
There's a 14.
No.
No. And now we're shooting
Now
for
16s.
16s.
No.
No.
That would have been the one right
Should
there.
have used that die
Well,
earlier.
yeah, well, thank you. We're going to try Butch again. So again, back to 8.
I'm sure I'll get another chance.
Wait for him. All 3, so he's good. He has a heavy weapon, but he has an exoskeleton which takes care of that. So he'll sprint there. He's going to sprint again. And then go up to there. So he's going to make a big move right there. Alright. Oh shit. I was taping some stuff. Alright. Just in case I didn't really show where I'm at. Mark has seized the initiative away from me, so that's all cleared. Then he just activated Elisa with 3. She made all of them, so she's gone to hide. And now she's going to shoot James, who is over there. Alright. So we figured out a lot of modifiers. There's a bunch of stuff going on. He's got, because he's hiding, then he's going to surprise attack, which I think takes the hide off. After.
It normally would, unless you have a silent weapon, which I do.
Oh, okay.
So she is built for sniping.
All right.
So hopefully I can use her better in this game.
So -1 to the roll. You
So
have a
minus
target
1.
10, so you
So
just need
I
a
need
11.
11s. No.
Yes.
And the second action, or the last action, will be another shot. Yes, so
Okay.
beat it by 2. So that is, I believe, a torso shot. Yes. Torso shot. Her damage is 4. What's your
light combat
armor?
dress.
Light
Which
combat dress
is
is 3.
Okay.
So it's still -1. Do you have any tough?
No.
Alright. So roll a d20 -1.
Okay. -1 would be a 6.
So that makes it a 6. So he picks up 1 pin, 1 wound, serious damage to the torso.
Okay.
Which is an additional pin and knocked prone.
Alright. And pins are bad because they end up causing some situations down the road.
It makes it easier for people to steal the initiative from you. It makes it harder for
Okay.
you to shoot.
Now what?
All right, so her activations are done. Now we move on to the next guy. Let's see. I'll activate Jericho with
Okay.
2 dice.
8. Failed 1.
Getting 1.
I'm going to react with Butch.
Yep. Reactions go before actions.
So Butch needs a 9 because he's got reactive. Got it. And Butch will shoot Rafael before he shoots me.
No, I think you mean Jericho.
Jericho, I mean. Is that who's reacting?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to shoot him. As you can just see. So
Right.
you're going to be...
The range is...
Pause this again to figure it out.
Or so that looks like 14s.
Alright. Butch needs a 14 to hit because he's basically dealing with cover and range to kind of do that. So 14. Missed. I am sharpshooter. I'm going to take one of those aim tokens to try to use that to change that up. And that'll be a hit.
That'll be a hit. So by 3, so that's still in the torso. What's the damage in the weapon?
Laser cannons is 6.
So that's -6. I have 1 armor. That's -5. Nothing else applies. So 1d20 -5.
Okay.
Roll high. So that's an 11. An 11 to the torso is 1 pin and light damage to the torso.
Okay.
Light damage to the torso is 1 additional pin.
Alright. And now his action.
And now his actions. Let's see, I muffed 1 and I got 1.
I'll put this reaction on Butch because he did react. It's 1 stress.
I will spend the action I would have used to pull off the pin.
Okay.
So now let's try to activate him on 2 dice again.
Alright. So,
So
just pass.
should be just passed, and
Yeah, because it's an 8.
good.
So
So
no, you should have failed because you did do one. You put 1 stress on him for taking off a pin.
Right.
And you have a pin on you.
The pin
And
doesn't
so-
affect
affects,
activation.
so, yep,
The
alright.
stress affects activation, so he actually just passes.
Okay.
So that's 2 activations that he gets. So I will open the crate, and then I will pick up the token.
Okay. So he has that now.
So now if I wanted to activate him, I'd need 11s. So let's move on. Storm will happily trade laser cannon firing tips with
Butch.
Butch.
All right.
So I will activate
3.
Storm with 3 dice.
Fail 1.
So I will use the critical success to cancel the failure.
Yep.
And then take 2 shots.
All right. So it'd be, I think, minus maybe 2 range or 3.
Let's see. So we're at 18, so that's -3 range.
Okay. And that should be it.
Now-
So 13s.
2. Yes, so 13s. So 2 dice for 13s.
Yep.
Yes.
So 1 by 2 and 1 by 6.
6. So the 1 by 2 is in the torso.
Okay.
It's 6 damage.
Alright.
What's his armor on his torso?
Light power armor.
Light power armor.
And he's tough.
So 5. So that's a straight roll.
Okay. So straight roll. Here we go. Oops. So 10.
The 10 is 1 pin, light damage.
Okay.
Light damage to the torso is 1 additional pin. So that's 2 pins for Butch.
Alright. And the next
Leg, you've got light power armor. I will go for the arm.
Okay.
And now that should be as a
Straight
straight roll.
3. Because I'm rolling like crap in this game.
So 3 is 1 pin, 1 wound, and critical damage.
Alright. Okay.
And critical damage to the arm is weapon dropped, arm severed, pass a target number 7 endure roll, or pass out.
Okay. Passes. But he's got a severed arm again, like he did in our test game.
So, yep. So
Alright.
weapons dropped, arm severed, but you're still up.
Okay.
Right, and that is 2 activations for Storm. Yeah, because I think one of them missed, right?
You can't. Yeah, you one
Yeah.
missed and then canceled it. There's a chance you're out.
Okay. So now, because things change quickly in this game and people can move surprisingly fast, we'll activate Talaka with 3 dice. No,
twice.
no, and yes. So you get 2 reactions.
I'm gonna have to try to seize. So you get 1, 2, 3,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
and the pin.
8, 9. Yes.
9, so 7. Got it. So we'll clear off yours.
So my stresses go out.
Alright, to try to change the game a little bit, I'm gonna try to go Victor in the corner there. So he needs 8s. I failed twice, because I have failed most of my actions. It's been pretty rough. So I do have...
react.
I have 4... I actually have 6 markers. 7 markers out. 8 markers out, including wound.
Is that a stress? That should be gone.
Nope, he reacted.
Oh, that's right.
So,
Right, so
Butch has 5, I have 8. It would be actually done on 8. If you want to steal. Because that's the cool thing about pins, or how things change. So 2 chances on 8.
So I will go for an 8. No.
No! Wow. So I did just get 1 though, right? So
Yep.
you will just move up.
You done.
Yeah. So he's gonna sprint right up to the corner. I'm gonna have to try to do it again. So now he needs 9s. The way my dice have been going with these dice, not been good. Failed 1 of them. So now the steal will be on 7. Wow. All right. So this is gonna be gonna maybe helpful, especially on Rafael. Gonna go to the corner. Boop, boop, boop. And then at the 3rd, he's gonna flame Rafael.
Great.
And it should be a 10. Oh, he's hiding. So what is hide
He
minus
is
1?
hiding, so you have to spot him before you can shoot him.
Oh, really? So maybe I will blast the Zope thing. I'll blast the Zope then. If that's what hide does. Let's pause.
So it's
Too much on. Alright, just to change that because he's hidden, I don't want to waste another one to spot and be pretty much in the open. I'm going to nail, well, this guy already got his aim, should be his aim shot. He's going to shoot him in the back. So should be no modifier, should be straight down.
yep,
10.
you're in range.
So I'm going to need a 10, I think, with Victor. Yeah, he's got nothing else.
Yep.
So here we go. I miss. I'm going to have to use one of my sharpshooters again. And that'll be straight on. At least I'll take it.
So it'll be a torso hit.
Damage 5.
He has.
Pause.
Yep.
Alright, so we know it's 5 damage to you, minus his armor in the back. Or
And his armor is
torso, whatever.
1, so that
4.
would be -4.
So just -4.
Yep, just -4, so d20 -4.
Alright, here we go. Hey, you're rolling very well.
So 11. 11 is 1 pin and light damage.
So we know you ignored the first pin though, because you're reptilioid.
Yep. It's 2. And light damage to the torso is 1 additional pin.
So got 1 pin on him. Alright, so geez. I'm gonna try to bring Anna in, I guess, because I need to get some heavier power in there. So she needs 7s. All pass. And where's my little template thing? So she's gonna run up. Give me a route right there. She's got a submachine gun. So I believe at -3 we'll shoot the same as up that got pinned, just shuck off the damage. You're in cover.
So that's 21, 12, 13. So that's 4 -5.
So -5, but she's marksman level 1. So we're bringing down to
-4.
-4. You're in cover, so it'd be a 6. So I need 16s. Yeah, I do 16. Here we go. 1 shot. Hit. And
By
1
1.
bonus.
So that's going to be in the torso. What's the damage on it?
Submachine gun is 4.
So
So
-4, 1 armor, so -3, so 1 die for -3. Ah,
Uh-oh.
1 die.
That's down to a 1.
1. 2 or less out of action. So you dropped him.
So he's out. And then she will take her other shot on this guy here, Jericho,
All right.
because she got 1 more attack. And that will be same -5 or the same distance?
Yeah, we'll call
I
it
don't think
-5.
So it's it's a 6 again. We need 16 because 16 because that's all the main. Close. Do I want to take the extra? No, it's such a high shot. Low chance with there. So that's that. I'm going to try to activate Jericho.
So we need to do a morale roll.
Oh yes, because you did the inaction. So yes.
So let's see.
Forgot how quickly that thing can mess things up.
So going through, he's got leadership 1, which adds into the morale roll, so it should be 10s. Actually, got to look at the. All right,
Got it?
got it. Right, so character's level of steadfast, no. Leadership is +1. Nobody around. He's not green or civilian. He is.
So it's starting
has
with Jericho?
1 pin, so that's straight up.
Okay.
That looks like that's it. So it's target number 10.
Okay.
Straight roll.
Failed.
No.
I think it just caused you a pin though or something. Pin of stress.
Yes, 1 pin, 1 stress.
Okay.
Make this much worse.
Alright.
Right. So Rafael has leadership of.
So he should be 11 because it's just the leadership, nothing on him. No.
No.
So he gets a pin and a stress.
So Talaka
Taka 11.
11. Finally.
Yes.
And Elysia 11.
Alicia. No. Pin and stress for her.
Yep.
Alright. I got 3 stress on Victor on the corner. He's gonna try to activate.
11s.
Needs 11s. Oh, got 1 but failed 2. So he's gonna do something with it.
So I will. Let's see, how many
1, 2,
tokens do you
3.
have out?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 4. A twos. Unless you don't snake eyes. Okay, so he sees it away.
Alright, so
And
all your stress goes away, all my stress stays. Yay!
yeah, so you gotta kind of plan this because you do have a lot of tokens now out because of that screaming from the storm there.
So let's see. So we'll activate Talaka with 3 dice, 'cause this is important.
Okay.
And getting all 3 of them. So he is going to sprint into contact with Victor.
Okay, that's 1.
And now we get to find out what melee is like. Hit and melee.
Alright, so we got 12. I mean, 8. Shh.
So right now, 2 to the good, fighting, defending obstacle, powerful blow, surprise attack. Alright. Do you have any weapon master or martial arts?
Nope.
Nope.
I
Alright.
would have told you.
So yeah, 8.
Okay.
So we're looking at 8. Yes.
By 2, so
Succeeding
torso.
by 2, so that's going to be torso.
What's your weapon damage?
It is a powered gauntlet, so it's 3.
So I got combat dress, which is 3, you said?
Combat dress is 4 in the
4, so
torso,
plus 1.
so that's +1.
Plus 1 for me. Alright, here we go. 11.
So an 11 is 1 pin and light damage,
So 2 pins.
and light damage in the torso is 1 additional pin. So
So you
that's
got 2 pins on?
And the gauntlet has the special rule crunch, which does. So I hit by 3, right?
Yep.
So if the attack hits by 2 or more, it may destroy an opponent's handheld weapon or item of equipment instead of inflicting damage.
Instead of inflicting damage, so you have to choose. So I think you have to go with it that way. You have to decide, on your but you got a next roll. You can decide if you want to break my flamer.
Never used it before, so.
True. But you got another attack
Yep.
because you have 3.
So 1 more attack, so we need 8s.
Actually 6s now because I got 2 pins on me. So it works in that direction.
Yep. 6s. So that succeeds by
So now
7.
you can decide to do a lot of damage, or hit me in a spot, or break my flamer.
What other gear do you have?
Nothing. A disentangler.
Right, I will break the flamer.
Okay. So now you got 3 on him.
Yep. Right. Now, let's see. I will activate Alicia
Okay. So 9.
with 2 dice. Yep, need 9s.
Failed.
Missing both.
So I will attempt to seize. Because you got 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10. So it's 6s.
6. Got it. So now you clear your stress away. I'm going to move Anna. She's doing pretty well here. So she does all of it. So she'll take 1 move up. Get her up to here. She will shoot Jericho.
Alright.
Should be a lot closer.
So that is 13. So 5 minus 2.
Minus 2. You're in cover, so minus 4. Got marksman, so it'll be minus 3. I'm going to do auto with a submachine gun, so I'll put it up to 5s. Do 2 shots with this. So I need 15s. And I get 1 hit on you by 2. So it should be torso. Damage 4.
Damage 4. Armor 1, so minus 3.
3 to your roll.
So that's a 12. So 12 is 1 pin and light damage.
Okay.
Light damage to the torso is 1 additional pin.
She's got 4 pins on him. Then she's going to take that second shot again, looking for 15s. Hit again for that same 2, so it'll be
so that's what, -3?
-3, yep.
Roll high.
So
That's
7.
7. 7 is 1 pin, 1 wound, serious damage. One wound, serious damage to the torso. 1 additional pin and knocked down.
Alright, so it kind of goes out of line of sight. I'm going to try Anna again. So she's got 3 on her, so with veteran, that's 11, go back to 10. Need 10s. Failed 2.
Alright. I will activate. I will try a reaction with Talaka. He doesn't have any tokens on him.
Okay, 10. Yep.
And he will go for a melee attack.
Okay.
Should need 8s.
Yep.
Getting it by 1
so
is
then,
a torso hit.
So then it was +1 for me because of the damage thing we figured out. So it's 15.
So 15 is 1 pin and superficial damage.
Okay.
And superficial damage is pretty much, you don't have any other equipment, right?
The distangler. You could
Right,
end up dropping
yeah,
that.
it's fine. So you just take that.
Okay.
And now for the other reaction, I will attempt to activate Alicia.
Okay. So 10.
Yes.
And then you
So
cause
I
it-
can
so
do this.
No stress.
No stress. So she will shoot at Anna.
Okay.
That is 14. So that's 6 beyond. So that's -2.
Cover. Got a light one there, so -1. It's
Sure.
not major.
So
And
that's
then-
-3.
It's 2 levels of minus difficult target. So -5.
-5. And now she has marksman 1, so that's -4.
And she's alert.
Accurate weapon, that is -3.
I'm alert, so you won't get your surprise thing.
Alright, so -3.
Okay.
Alert is sitting duck, danger
Oh.
sense is surprise attack.
Oh, okay. So 3 shot. So
So
Plus
I'll
2.
leave him at -1.
okay.
So I need 11s. Yes.
Got it. So straight up.
And
So right in the
that is
torso.
a torso shot. The attack's damage is 4. What's your armor?
She has a refractor field, so was that 1?
That's 1, so that's -3 for you.
-3. So 9.
Boom, 9. 9 is 1 pin, 1 wound, serious damage.
Okay.
1 pin, 1 wound, serious damage is an additional pin,
All right.
and knocked prone.
And she's prone.
So
All right.
it's still your activation.
So
give
I
that to you.
will use 1 to get one of these markers. And that would be her 1 that she got. Staying prone.
So as you can see, these pin markers make it easier to steal and harder to accomplish anything.
Yeah.
So as the game moves along, it moves quicker and quicker.
I'm gonna try 3 on Butch. I need 8. Failed 1, Butch did. And he succeeded on 2.
Alright. I will attempt to activate Alicia.
Okay, so again on 10. Nope.
No.
So what he's gonna do is try to spot her. So I need a 10 to spot her.
Hang on. Double check. Do you have perceptive, stealth?
Nope.
No. I do have. I have stealth, so I'm -1 to be spotted.
So 11.
So it is 11.
All right, we'll try it. Fail. Try again. Pass. So that'll tick 2 markers on me. So now she's discovered.
Yep.
I will try to gamble again. I need 10s. Jet 1.
So I will attempt to activate Alicia.
Pass.
Yes. I will hide.
So he only got 1. I'm going to run out of her line of sight. Alright, I'm going to try to activate Kit over here. And we'll go with 2. See how that works. Pass 1, fail 1.
I will activate
Rafael.
Rafael.
Okay. Yep.
Yes. And he will attempt psionic healing.
Okay.
So it should be target number of 10, I believe.
Alright. Depending on range, Mr. Jones.
It's 4 is where it starts out at.
Right, so I think -1. Who are you doing it? Jericho?
No, I'm going to do it to...
I can't do it to an out of action
I'm
guy.
going to stabilize him so I can get him off the table.
Oh, okay.
Or actually... Okay, let me double check.
Alright, so what are we going on?
So, I'm going to do healing on Jericho.
Okay.
It's at 7 inches, so that puts it at -3, meaning that I need 13s or better. No.
Okay.
Alright, I already took the stress for that.
And she will run up here. And she has 1. I'm gonna activate Butch, I guess, twice. So I'll go on 10s. Got it. He's gonna shoot Jericho since he's laying down over there.
Alright.
So about 11 inches, 12 inches. Oops.
So that's -1.
11.
-1. You've got 3 pin markers, so that's -4. Do you have any marksmen?
Nope.
Right, so it looks like it's -4.
It's 14s.
I do not have any cover.
But you're prone, right? Did you check for that? See.
Prone isn't a consideration.
So 14s.
Yep. Yes.
I'll use a reroll. So I've got down to 3. Missed. Send a second shot. Use my last reroll. Oh God! Nice. You kill me.
Add up the stress. All right.
I'm gonna try to activate Victor. He fails. I gotta throw dice because it's unnaturally bad.
Still your activation though, or actually no,
All
I
you
get
can see is a no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Anything but a 1, I think.
There.
Right, so you got.
All right.
So let's clear all this off. All right.
Let's see. We'll just see his backpack.
Okay.
I will attempt to activate Alicia.
Yeah, so
We need 9s. Getting 9, yeah. Failing twice, getting 1.
Let's use it back. You have 1,
That shouldn't be that
3,
hard.
4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So 6 or higher. Got it.
That at least deals with that.
I will activate Butch.
Shooting at Jericho.
You will, if you can say anything you want. 8s. I will cancel that bad one, so I'll get my one shot off. So what did I say? We needed -4, so 14s.
Yes.
Missed again. Jesus. I will try again. Needing. I'm gonna try to get Anna up. So Anna, she needs 7s.
All right. So now I'm going to seize
Unbelievable.
4, 6,
Just
9,
3 more over there. 12.
12. So 4s with the critical, 2s. Anything but a 1.
Got it.
All right.
So his one there off.
I will attempt. I will attempt with Alicia again.
Okay.
Really?
You just paid that one back. I'll try to seize it with the -1, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. So I need a 5. Got it. So try this again. Anna, 7s. All passed. She will get up. She will then run. Sprint 6 inches to over there. She will then...
How is Butch shooting with his arm missing?
He's got exoskeleton, so it makes it one-handed. Change that, because he's got that type of gear. She's gonna go sprint over there. And I'll try to activate her again. So now she needs 10s. Fail only 1.
I will attempt to seize.
So 1, 2, 3, there's 5 there. 9
here.
12, 15, so I think about a 1. Got it?
Yes.
So she's cleared again.
I will attempt to activate Alicia.
Okay.
There's a theme here. And all but 1.
Try to seize the thing back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need a 7. Got it.
When I get an activation, I'll be able to actually get rid of some of the pins.
I will go with Anna again, so she needs 7s. I will put out that 1.
Yep.
So we'll get 2. She is going to shoot Rafael. Right in the... Well, I gotta spot him first. So
yes.
We'll try to spot Rafael at a 10.
Yes. She does not have stealth.
Okay. Pass.
Yep.
And then I will try to shoot him, which should be a 10. He's not hiding. He's not in more cover. So 10, I will go auto to make it a 12. Hit him once in the torso. 4.
So that's by 4. So you're going for the torso.
Yep.
What's the damage?
4.
So that's -4. The armor there is 1. So that's -3.
Okay.
So 1 die -3. Actually, yes, 1 die -3. Damn it!
Oh,
He is out.
so he is out. And then now morale again,
Yes.
which could be bad for Jericho because I think we gotta check this, but Jericho's got like a ton of pin on him.
Morale rolls.
Leadership
so
plus
leadership
1,
is
so
plus
11.
1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is now -6.
So down to a 4.
Down to well, actually, -6 on the die. So it's actually up to a 16. Need to get a 16 or higher.
Yeah, 16 or higher, right, sorry. 16 or higher? No.
No, of course not.
So panic and stress for him. I mean,
Yep.
pin and stress. Alicia has...
Because there's plenty of pins left in the
Lisa will
bucket,
be
and I
able
need
to-
them all.
will be a 10. She
Yep.
has 1. So she will get a pin and stress. And that guy is plus, will be 11 because he's got nothing on him.
Yes.
It's a fine.
He's up.
All right. I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go for Victor. James up there on the corner. No, I'm gonna go for Anna. She's in such hot water. Anna needs. I'll go for all three. So she needs 9s. Got all of them.
Of course you did.
So she will shoot the big guy in the back.
Yep.
I'll go auto with the first shot. So it should be pretty straight. Maybe a -1. Distance is over 8, right?
Distance is about 8.
8, so on the 11s. 1 in the torso.
And you made it by 1,
Yep.
so it's in the torso. It's damage on the weapon.
4.
And his armor is 4, so that's a straight roll.
Straight roll for you.
And yep. So it's straight roll. High.
16.
Thank you. 16 is 1 pin.
Okay. Second shot. Still the same. Actually, I have a 1 pin on me, so I actually need a.
Pins don't matter for
shooting though.
shooting. Yes, they do. They matter on the shooter, not on the target.
Right. So I would have been about the same. Same. So
1 hit.
1 hit, and it's at a.
By 5.
No, not by 5, because it's 11, 13 by 2.
Alright, by 2. So that's torso again.
So straight up.
Roll high.
So again,
So 1 pin.
shooting in.
How many actions do you have?
3. And she missed that one, and then she'll get that one by what did I say? The 13, so 6.
By 6, so that's actually -2. So
2.
that's a 2. So I'm probably tabled.
Out of action.
2 or less is out of action.
Okay.
Um,
Is there an amount of models that you have to keep on the board?
no, there isn't an amount of models that you need to have. I have 1 person still up.
And Jericho's still up. He's just he's prone, but he's not out of action.
Right. I have 2 people that are not out of action then. Let's see. So morale, steadfast, leadership is +1.
Yep.
Per pin or wound on the character is, so that's now -1.
So she should be 9.
So yes, 9.
Does stress count against you?
No,
So just 9 for her.
9. Roll high. Of course not. So that's pin and the stress. And now
Jericho
Just-
is.
roll really high and we'll figure out the numbers later. Nope.
I think he's.
So
in
simple
10.
failure is another pin and stress.
All right.
So it continues to be your long string of activations, sir.
Yeah.
Wait. These are the pin markers we have left. This game isn't over because I don't have all of them right
All
there.
on Jericho yet? Let's see. I'm gonna activate Victor with no gun, with 2. He will, which will go up to here, and then he needs a target 15 to interrogate Rafael, I believe. Nope, he missed that. That's 2 for him. I will try it again. Needing 10s. Missing both. So
Alright.
should be anything but a 1.
Actually, I will just react.
Okay.
It should be reacting per stress. So I would need a 12 or stealing. Actually, I will try to steal.
Yeah, it's
So I've stolen. Now we'll attempt to activate Alicia.
Hold on.
Alright, so now
All right.
I need 10s.
10 for her.
Activate on 1 die for a 10. Yes. So now I will shoot Anna.
Okay.
It's definitely inside range.
Yep.
She has difficult target, right?
Yep, at 2. So you should be.
At 2.
You're gonna be -5 as your negatives.
Why -5?
3 for the pins, 2 for difficult target.
Right. And then I have accurate weapon and marksman, so that's +2. So it's actually -3.
So -3.
And I believe that I actually get the surprise attack because she has alert, right? Not
She has
danger
alert.
sense.
Yep, alert.
So -1.
Okay.
So I need 11s.
Okay.
Roll high. Yes.
So
that is a hit by 8. What armor does she have?
refractor field.
Alright, so that doesn't actually matter. So I succeeded by 8. I can pick anywhere, so why not shoot you in the head?
Okay.
And the damage is 4.
Okay.
Your armor is 1.
So -3.
So -3.
So 5.
So 5. 5 is 1 pin, 1 wound, and critical damage to the head.
Okay.
Pass a endure 10 or die dead.
Best.
Okay, so you're just out of action. So all you guys now need morale rolls.
Okay. Go with Butch. She is the leader, so she's out of action, so it doesn't really quite matter. He will need
So let's see. Steadfast?
14.
No.
So he passed
He
with
is
us. I think he gets to
critical
remove one.
success means he gains Steadfast 1 until the end of the game.
Okay.
Or you can remove all pin and stress markers.
I'm gonna remove all pin.
Yeah, that's a big
Way bigger.
choice.
And then for Victor, he's got 2 on him, so he will fail, so he gets a pin to
Pin and
stress.
stress.
I think he already had. And then Victor, James over there, he will just get a pin of stress. He's building it up. She has nothing on herself, so 10 passes, so she's fine. And that's that.
Alright, so now let's see. I will attempt to activate Jericho with 1 die. No.
Fail. I will cease. No problem. So that will clear Alicia's and Jericho's stress off. I will try to activate Victor. He passes because he only has 1 stress on him. He's going to try to interrogate again Rafael the first time.
No.
Nope. Again. Nope.
No.
So he's got 2 more stress on him because that's an easy roll for me to do. I will try to activate Butch. Failed once. We'll take away that failure. That was pretty huge, so I'll have 2 successes. I'm going to roll over here. And I will shoot him. I don't think that has a minimum range.
No, it doesn't.
Laser cannon? Nope. So that should be pretty much a straight 10. Because he's got nothing else really on him.
Yep.
Yeah,
So that hits.
even. 6.
So that's torso. 6 minus 1 is 5. Let's see. So that's -5 on the die. -6 for the other wound marker. So he is out of action, and all these pins go away.
Okay.
She is now the last standing. So roll high. That's not going to get it. So that's going to be pin and stress.
Alright. So we had 2 actions.
Oh yeah, and these were his too. fresh and
I don't
you
think
added
you had.
those.
Yeah, I think.
No, they were behind the bolt. When you moved, you didn't take them with you.
I'm gonna try to activate Victor or James over there again. He's 9, succeeds. He's gonna take away 2 pins. I will activate Kit for 2. She passes. So she will run up once. And then she's going to try to do a med thing, which is, what is a med? It's a target 10, right?
Target 10?
And yep. And then she has medic though. At
So
level
your
2.
level of medic, so it's going to be
Plus
an
2 to
8.
So 8. 9. So she needs to
9,
remove.
so remove 1 wound.
Okay. And she has now 2 markers on her. Alright, I will try to activate Victor over there again twice. He needs 12s.
Sounds good.
Failed 1.
I will seize.
Okay.
So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So only went 1. Woo, close. It's okay, just like that.
Right, so I will attempt to activate Alicia on 1 die.
Hold on a minute, clear. Alright, what's she doing?
Uh,
So activating on 10s?
Butch, yep, activate on 10s. Yes, thank you. And now the range to Butch is a little bit more than 8, so -1. She is +4, so it's +3.
-4. Because of the pins.
Right.
So you're -1 again. 11s.
Yes, so 11s.
So
Getting
straight
it.
Up.
So
Torso.
that is torso.
He's power armor.
4. You're in what armor?
Power armor and tough.
Right, so
Light power armor, not the heavy one.
so that's 5. Tough is 6, so you are +2 to the die.
Okay. 20.
Yeah, so that is 1 pin.
Okay.
Seems odd to see somebody with only 2 markers on them.
Yeah.
Alright, so I will activate Alicia again.
She should have one of the black marker on her. So she just passed.
Yep, just got it. Now shoot. And just getting
Okay.
that one.
So
Shoot Butch again.
11s.
So, yep, 11s. Yes, beating it by 7. So, torso, arm, or leg. I will put it in the arm.
Okay.
And the damage is 4. Your armor is 3 plus 1 tough, so it's a straight roll.
10.
So, 10 is 1 pin light damage to the arm. Weapon dropped, arm temporarily crippled.
Okay.
Great. So now I will attempt to activate Alicia again. Try not to roll all the numbers off that die. You've been resting. There
Yes.
we go. Right, so she is going to run, which will cost her the hide. And activate her again.
Okay. Fail.
Fail.
I will seize things back, I think. So you should have 4 on her. Plus the other.
There are.
Because you had the stress before.
4,
2
7.
shots. Plus a run. So
Yeah.
it should be 8. Will it fail anyways?
Right, good. Hey, that's a change.
Mm.
Alright, so now activate Alicia.
Fail.
Yeah.
So I'll try it again. I will fail again.
Yep. So let's try again. So I need 12s.
Yep.
Come on, 12. Nope.
Try again. Got it.
That'll get it.
Alright, so her 4 will clear off. I will activate. Let's see. I'm gonna activate James. I'm gonna do it. Fail all 3 times.
I will. How many tokens do you have?
I
1, 2,
have
3, 4, 5, 6,
7.
7.
So you need 9.
3 nines.
Nope.
Nope. Yep. Right. Now.
Now she's got it on 8s. Her activation.
Yes, I know. I'm just trying to decide how many dice. We'll go with 1.
Got it?
Yes. Alright, so she will shoot him.
Okay.
That is 4 pins, so it's a straight shot.
Okay.
And 11 will hit by 1.
So
That's
combat
the
dress.
torso. What's his armor?
Light combat dress.
Light combat dress. 3, so you are -1.
Okay. So 14.
14 is 1 pin, light damage to the torso. 1 additional pin, so that's 2 pins on him.
Okay.
I'll activate her again.
Okay. And mines.
And remember to put the stress on her. No,
I will. So you got 5.
5. So you need 11s.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to seize. Nope.
Right, I need 9s. Yes. I will shoot. That'll hit by
5.
5. So then 4, so we're -1, right? Yes, because your light combat dress. No, I succeeded by 5.
5. Like
So I
combat
get
is
to
more
pick,
than
so
one, I
torso or arm.
think. Like 3.
I'll shoot you in the arm. That's 2 armor.
Okay.
So you get 2 armor there, so that's -2.
15.
So that is a additional 1 pin and superficial damage, which we don't need to worry about.
Just have 2
Activate
stress
her
on
again.
rounds, so 10s.
Pens. No.
Try to
So
seize it
we're
back.
getting 10s.
Got it.
Yep.
I'm gonna try Victor, I guess. It doesn't really matter. 8s. Got it. Need 15. Got it. So the interrogation has happened.
Yep.
Then he will run. Get 2 stress on. And then we'll try to get James up over there on the far corner. Passes all of them. That might be very helpful right now.
Yeah, it's definitely very helpful.
He's gonna get up and then sprint to over there. Does he see you from there?
I don't think so. I wouldn't take the shot.
Alright, then he'll sprint one more time up there then.
Yeah, that should do it.
Then he will try to activate twice, so he needs 11s.
Okay.
Failed 1.
I will try to steal. 6, 8, 12, 15.
So about 1. Got it.
Got it. Right, now I need to know
So your 2 are off.
what jumping falling does.
Alright, so you can fall without taking any damage because we just figured out the crazy math on that, which is in the falling category in terrain, if you're looking that up. That's what you do.
So
Just bugging.
Basically, the math says with a 3-inch drop, you're going to take a damage 0 hit.
So it just puts you prone.
I think I get a terrain check. Don't I have to roll higher than 10 to stay standing?
No, because you have to have the ability to be able to do that. If you have like agile or extra legs, you could do that if you wanted to make it. But because you're directly falling, you've already figured out the damage and all that, but you just fall prone, taking no damage.
I'll deal with that. That's fine.
Okay.
Right, so
You're down.
I'm going to jump down.
Boom.
It should be prone.
Land on Raphael's face.
He doesn't notice.
He doesn't. Okay, now what?
Right. So now I will activate her with 1 die. Yes. And I will use that action to... What will I use that action for?
I'm assuming standing up.
Well, I was assuming standing up too, but using it to get rid of a pin would be kind of handy also. But let's stand up. Just barely. Now the hard choice is...
I actually don't have stress.
Do my evil plan and do first aid or shoot Victor in the back.
The more you keep around, and I guess later I can end up tracking other people, and if you will lose everybody on the table. So I guess it's if you want to give her experience, because you have 1 OA out right now. So you would be able to get her experience if you flee. If you don't, you get nobody experience if I end up hunting her down.
Yeah,
That's the way it works.
if the Black Knight over here manages to come over and stump me to death, or if Victor comes back and kicks me a whole lot. But you know what the real use of not killing Victor right now is if I kill Victor, you lose 6 tokens.
Yes.
Right now, Victor works for me.
He does. And he has no gun anyways either, so he's another one of these 2 guys that are not be able to shoot. So you could flee and walk away with this.
I'm going to activate Alicia.
And actually drag Raphael out, which could actually help too.
Yes, that's actually the plan.
Okay.
So I'm going to pick him up and start.
That is an action.
Yes.
Okay.
So activate her.
So she needs 11, so she fails.
Yep.
I will try to seize away now.
And that is, you need 10s.
Yeah. Got it.
Yep.
So she'll clear. He cannot shoot anymore doing that. She is now over there. I'm gonna try to activate Butch. 8s. Failed 1. So you can try to steal it away. So yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A 6 will do it.
Come on. Yes.
So you're back to you with no stress on. So now 8s again to try to pick up Raphael. That's your goal. No.
No.
I am going to try to steal again. So I need 12s. Got it.
Yep.
I will try to activate Butch again. He passes. The first thing he's going to do is clear, because you cannot see me, so I can clear 2 pin tokens away.
Yep. And that will also fix your temporarily crippled arm.
Okay, so he's got 1 arm left then. Then he is going to... Just move up to here. That's what he's going to do. It's not feeling overly popular. I'm going to activate Victor. And I failed 1. So it should put me still back to still 6, 9, 10, so 6s. Got it?
Yes.
So his is away.
So getting to the carrying people part of the book.
It's like heavy load. It's considered a heavy load.
Loses 1 inch from her movement and less crawling.
Just 1 inch from the movement?
Yep, so just 1 inch.
That's easy enough. So you can pick up and move, haul ass.
So
make it happen. Butcher's feeling better.
I need 8s. And I will cancel that one.
So 2 successes.
So one's pick her up, pick him up.
Then the move, which is a sprint.
Move
So it'll be a 5.
5.
Put you right there. Just need the 1 action now, which will be a 10. Because you have 2 stress on.
Yep.
You need all that many, or you just want to do a couple in case I try to steal it back?
Well, it doesn't really matter what I do. The dice are going to adjust. I mean, the entire day has been about, it doesn't matter what your plan is.
Okay.
Your plan is crap, the dice will be mediocre. Your plan is great,
Alright.
the dice will be crap. Whatever,
Alright.
whatever is necessary. But, see?
Yep. Okay. There's the failure. All right. I will.
We need 10s.
Okay. No. There.
No.
I am going to try to react. I guess doesn't really matter. I guess I'm just trying to see stats. Got it.
Reacting is 10. Yep. Yep, you got it.
Because you have 6 on you.
Oh, you said reacting, you meant C's. Okay, yeah, you got it.
I'm going to be cordially cool. I'm just going to try to activate Victor. He failed 1. So you can steal again.
I will
with,
try to seize.
This one is only on 7, so 9s.
So we
Oh,
have
10.
6,
He's got
7.
So 6s. So 6s. Got it.
There.
Just got it back.
Now I actually have. Now that I have it, I actually have to activate it.
So,
I'm using. No, that one is my die.
got it.
Yes.
Off the board.
So off the board with her.
Safe.
Yeah. Yeah. Safe. That's a big handy word. Everybody else has got action.
All right. Let's get back to see what happens.
So yeah.
So let's kind of recap what happens at the end of the game. First and foremost, I guess we'll start with mine. I end up with 16 experience, 8 for the interrogation, and then the +2 for knocking 4 people off for 8 more for out of action individuals, even though Rafael got pulled off the table. It still kind of counts that aspect. That does the same for you, even though Anna kind of gets saved because I had the table. She is still considered out of action, giving you 2 experience. With that, I was able to give 2 skills to Anna. She's going to go up a level of marksman, and she's going to get danger sense, because you were showing me how badly Hyde can be and keeping on to that, because if I run into you again, we'll pay attention to that aspect. Victor will also get danger sense, because I could spread a little bit more to that, and then I gave 1 veteran level to Butch, because again, that's overall going to help everything for him, and getting those big chunks to spend in that such a big scenario, I'm going after for sure. You're going to bank yours?
Yeah, I have a experience point, so that's going to go into the squad pool for later.
Well, you can only put it in the pool for, so you got to kind of put it into the pool for Rafael or Alicia, because they're the ones survivors.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because otherwise they get washed out. That's the way the kind of mechanics go, because otherwise if you die, there isn't a buyback system. There's no money to worry about. They just get cloned.
Yep.
As per paranoia, I guess, in an RPG is the best way to symbolize it. You don't have to do anything else. You don't lose any of the gear or anything like that. So early missions, high risk type of things isn't a huge deal, because you can basically do that. But now I have some things to worry about with characters that have gone up level, and you do have to kind of worry about Alicia and Rafael banking on it. But they're pretty back guys, so they're just pretty safe bet to put on.
You can see how quickly things just turn from,
oh yeah,
this is kind of okay, I can deal with this, to completely out of control. I was actually thinking about pulling people out when Storm went down. Then the morale rolls happened, pin markers came on. I mean, you watched whole turns where he and I were seizing initiative back and forth, but couldn't even activate.
Yeah.
Just rolling back and forth.
Yeah.
So this game just, once it hits a certain point, it just clicks and goes crazy.
Yeah, so going from using a bunch of D20 rolls, like 3 rolls to try to activate 3 times, we were back down to 1 just to try to get it through to squeak by, because any opportunity meant you were going to give the initiative back. So that slowed that up. I mean, as you were saying, Victor, no gun, anything, walking around. He wasn't really hurt or anything like that, but because he had 6 pin markers on him, it was all helping you to seize the initiative back, and I couldn't really do much with him from that aspect.
Even without a gun, he won the game for you, because he was able to make the interrogation roll, and I couldn't stop that, because Alicia had to deal with all the other fire, and Talaka and Storm were down.
Yep.
Yeah, it was just all sorts of craziness.
I think in our test game, I held Anna back way in our game before this, and it took me a little while before I decided to commit her, knowing that I should commit her a lot more earlier because she was my heavier character with a lot more skills.
Yep.
Paid off because I think that's where it kind of got through some of your more, because you had a pretty rounded crew, but she was a little bit more over the top than the rest of them. And then because of her marksman and all that stuff and having an auto weapon, that just allowed me to put just enough constant damage and a lot, like pinning Rafael to death. He sees that prosthetic limb and I pinned him down there, and all that pin marker helped me just continue to seize because I just put that much firepower on him. So that was an I guess that's part of the tactic you have there. I was a little bit more open with Butch because he was in the power armor, but you still have to think about in this game because you continue to show 2 games in a row of crippling him where he's walked away with both severe arms, and if he wasn't in this scenario, I would have had to expend unexperience points to fix that because he would have had to, again, lost his arm. So it's not, even though you win, there's still being ways you have to kind of deal with the fact that people are out there. Cover is good. It's not great in this game. Really you just got to be out there and take your opportunities as you have it, because, like you said, it flips in a heartbeat.
It turned out that when I built Alicia, I hadn't worked with the system at all yet, but it's clear that you can build a really good sniper. Hiding, having a silent weapon so you don't come out of hide, a little bit of stealth, and people can't shoot at you unless they spot you first. You saw that she got spotted. Got a reaction and hit again, so it didn't actually even come to anything.
She completely outplayed James, who was my sniper, because she shot him, put him down. Took for him to kind of get up. When I finally got up, just the fact that spotter and all that stuff, he still never got a fire off, and so kudos to that. Again, it was me being more salty. I had to turn to an assault aspect to get her out of that situation, and I broke through. That was kind of big, and I think Victor was the wild card. I needed him. I knew he was on the left flank. I knew he had a flamer. He got a lot of good breaks to get over there. Then he got kind of punched a bit. But again, he like him surviving. All that helped me so much in this game overall because it kept another one of your guys out there. He was there, and then again, like you said, he got to the interrogation. So that was the big 8 experience points.
Well,
it's huge.
The other big element to it was this was the battle of light armor versus heavy armor.
Yes.
All of my people are kitted out pretty well with equipment and some skills, and armor was pretty light. I took that risk. You went the route of heavier armor, which actually turned a couple of really key die rolls on that.
Yeah.
So that was.
I will add one thing that I think maybe if you've commented, maybe I'll catch up now. We completely forgot about the hostile.
Yeah, we had more than enough hostility going on that we totally forgot about the hostiles.
I had a lot of distraction kind of going on today. I apologize. We thought the house would be easier for the both of us with maintaining things. Lo and behold, family relative members can cause that to turn into havoc very quickly in a heartbeat. So I apologize for that part of it. We lost track of our mind here. But this is also maybe in an aspect, we're sorry about that scenario part of it, but overall, I think we got down most of the stuff pretty well.
Yep.
The game was still pretty intense. I know you were getting a little frustrated with how much pressure I kind of turned on a little bit.
Well, I could have dealt with the pressure if I could have done something.
Yeah, it is part of it. But it's part of me too. I holding the camera, you couldn't see much of my reaction face, but I was kind of looking at this, and I had actually models out that I was frustrated not because I didn't know what to do with them anymore. Because beyond Victor getting to the interrogation, beyond that, Butch at one point couldn't do anything because both his arms were messed up. So I was like, I had him, and once I lost Anna, when you tapped her out, I was like, oh man, now I got 2 guys away in the far end.
You were so stressed about having 2 people that were down and anything. I had like 80% of my team out, and I had to figure out what to do. Yeah,
but I get part of that. I was saying, but it was like, it's still like, even overall, with Alicia being very difficult, because you kitted her out very, very well. And difficult. I mean, I was just trying for a long shot on her, but I felt she could easily hunt down Victor because Victor would have nothing but his boot. He didn't have any other gear at this stage. I didn't really get anything else extra from him. They didn't have backup pistols or anything at this stage. Something to think about in the future if you have extra 10 points to kind of give some people some extra backup weapons, because you end up dropping them or a big Zote comes up and breaks something on you, and you're like, what are you going to do? If you don't gear out, some of the aspects you can do in the game, which I thought was pretty interesting to kind of see. So yeah, I still got the scenario in, but I had to point if Butch didn't fix himself at one point to kind of get his other arm kind of up and running, I don't think I would have put much threat on you. You know,
Yeah.
it could have been a different story hunting around. But as you said, Victor was the only thing helping was the fact that he had 6 ping, which meant seizing easier compared to when Butch got steadfast and moraled like a Butch, man. He totally kind of played that scenario, the walking wounded. So that's hindsight from there. We'll move on. We'll keep these bands a little bit running for a little while because you know they just pretty much started. We'll kind of get things built up. But I did find some more figures that I thought would make an awesome fun crew.
And that's the great thing about Rogue Stars is that you probably already have. You do already have figures around that you can use for this.
Mm-hmm.
So $12-15 to get into the game, and then you just grab. You can only a maximum of 6 figures.
Yeah.
You have 6 figures that you can put on the table,
Yeah.
and then you run them twice, and you make a new list, and you grab a different 6 figures. This game isn't free, but really, I mean, when you're talking about tabletop wargaming, this game is basically free. You already have all of the lists that you could ever want already in the house.
We'll probably sit down, maybe we can come up with some, you know, some picture thing like that, maybe an RB builder just to kind of show you what you could probably do down the road. If you guys are really interested, let us know. Comment below, maybe even on our squad building the forum, like we mentioned before. If you go there, we can probably help you find some things that work.
Yep.
If you got some models, let us know. And then, because Mark has poured over the book several times over, come up with a bunch of things, made it easier. The reference guides and stuff that we had to kind of piece together that we had worked really well. So yeah, straight up pretty easy. And you can see that we had a lot of tables. Another thing we'll say, we mentioned how hard it was to get into the game.
Yeah.
But as soon as we started figuring it out, we actually knew that we started remembering the damage on the right weapon. You know, we knew by one off it was on the torso, and we moved that one pretty quickly after that.
Like we were saying, you know, it takes time to get into it, but once you actually get it rolling, then you can actually kind of click pretty quickly.
Yeah, yeah. So great opportunity there for you guys. So again, comment below, subscribe. Don't forget you can find us at spectrestudios.us. That's our official website, and you can see we are pouring into different games. And if you have a different game, because this is, like I said, this is a brand new game that you want us to tap into, mention it and help us support on Patreon. We'll be able to get that starter box and or something like that and get going and do some research to it, because our forum thread has a lot of openings for games like that. So Mark, good game.
Thank you.
I know it was up. You had things going pretty well. I kind of stole one back away from you near the end of it.
Well, it was pretty different. In this scenario, you succeed in interrogation, you get 8.
Yeah.
I keep you from succeeding the entire game.
You get 5.
I get 5.
Yeah.
You knock somebody down, you get 2. I knock somebody down, I get
2.
1. So, you know, these are asymmetrical games that we're moving through, and that's pretty much another difference that we're dealing with.
Right.
So
we do have a second scenario plan between these two groups, which we'll do, but that will be what you'll have to kind of see coming up. But if you like aliens, that will be what we'll be dealing with, and we can't forget this one because the model will be on the board. So it's pretty straight up.
Space Demons.
Yeah. So don't forget to subscribe if you want to catch that video with us. We'll catch you guys again. Spectre Studios, playing for the spirit of the game.